I'm Cory Sanders, and welcome to the 4th episode of Dinner by 8. By now our viewers know that the show is about the cook and their cooking, and the show is a competition. Today we're in Chandler, Arizona to meet Harrison Kenny. Chef and I went shopping for the show yesterday, and let's take a look. Good morning, it's Saturday, February 29th, and we're here at the Uptown Farmers Market in Phoenix, Arizona to shop for Harrison Kenny. Chef and I had a chance to talk with Harrison a couple nights ago at the Cuisine Wine Bar and Bistro in Gilbert, and we got a really good idea of where Harrison's skill set is and where it's not. Chef, what do you think about Harrison?
You know, Harrison is really about local. You know, he's wants to be able to do his own vertical farming. So for him, like this whole kind of farm-to-table movement, farmers markets, is near and dear to his heart, and it is mine as well. I had a farm-to-table restaurant in Massachusetts, and for me, it was something that when you can actually reduce your food miles, when you can get to know your community, the food tastes better, you kind of get to know your neighbors. This is cool. So I'm really excited to be here today and see if we can create a menu for Harrison.
What are you thinking about the menu, Chef?
Well, you know, considering we're local, I'm like, we probably should go Mexican. I don't know exactly how this is all going to work out, and I don't even know exactly what the dishes are going to be. But we're going to get a chance to see what we can find here today, and we'll incorporate that into his meal for tomorrow.
Okay, taste free.
And our kettle comes from Kingman, Arizona. That's where they are free ranging. And then we finish them on grass in a cavery in our small farm.
What kind of all Angus?
Black Angus, yes.
All black Angus?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Why don't we do, how about a chuck roast?
Chuck roast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, chuck roast would work. No, so I mean, look around. We've got some amazing products here from the different farmers. Proof Bakery, Steadfast Farms. I mean, you've got gorgeous greens and radishes and things that they're producing over here, but you're going to find some other local guys around here that are doing, you know, tomatoes and other root vegetables. Come on, this is Arizona. We're February. It's beautiful outside. This is why we live here, isn't it? Okay, time to be able to get our produce. They've got some gorgeous things around here. I'm just going to walk around and see what we can grab. Some of these chilies. Make a green chili sauce. Will be fantastic. Let's see, so we got some poblanos, some Anaheims. All right, a little bit of garlic. Probably need a few jalapenos. All right, let's see what else we need here. You know what, maybe some of these little baby yellow peppers kind of add a little bit of color. Will be really nice as well to be able to add in. You know what, we got some of these gorgeous vine ripe tomatoes. They're to work really nice for a ceviche, I think. So I think I'm starting to feel where we got going on. Maybe some tamales, ceviche, some enchiladas. Yeah, maybe even like a tres leches cake. I think I got the menu starting to kind of come to me now. Look at that. We even got some gorgeous tortillas. We're going on with this as well.
Meet Harrison Kenny.
How's it going?
And of course, Chef Brent Menke is with us to make sure that things go just right. Chef, let's go over the competition for Harrison and the viewers.
All right, well, Harrison, this is a competition.
Okay.
We are going to take the top 3 competitors at the end of the year, and we are going to put you all together in a special presentation, special show, so you can compete for the grand finale prize.
Okay, and how do I be top 3?
Well, Cory, this is actually your show, so why don't you tell us how that's going to happen?
Sure, it's simple. You cook us what we ask, and you have it on the table by 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay? Mm-hmm. You can get help from Chef. You can get help from your lifelines, any cookbooks or online research you have.
Right.
And ultimately, the viewers are going to be the judge.
Okay.
The more help you get from outside sources is perhaps a deduction in how you'll be viewed.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
But there's no harm in asking for help. Everybody does.
All right, sounds good.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, the last guy that opened this envelope got a little bit angry at me, and I told him, it's not me, it's that guy.
Okay.
Okay? So here goes. Chef, will you do the honors?
Be happy to. You know, I do take into account that you do have, you know, some experience, and also with this entire menu, it is a time crunch to be able to get this all done. So
Absolutely.
with that being in mind, I want you to really take your time and think about what it is you have to create today. But for Dinner by 8 tonight, for your show, I want you to be able to prepare a snapper ceviche.
Okay.
Okay. Tortilla chips, guacamole.
Okay.
Green chili pork tamales.
Sounds good.
Okay. Red chili beef enchiladas. A shrimp Veracruz. And a tres leches cake.
Okay.
Now, again, think about your time. The pork's got to get braised down. The beef's got to get braised down. The fish has got to get broken down so you can turn that into a ceviche. The shrimp has still got to be prepared. You've got all the raw ingredients here to be able to make this thing happen.
Right.
But something like, you know what? You got to make your own tortillas. So you've got your maseca to be able to make that happen. Make your own tamales. Again, you're going to be using real lard. This is the real deal. I want to see what you can do with this.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
So this card is yours.
Okay.
And get to it.
All right. Sounds good.
Do you think you can do all this?
I think so. Yep.
Okay.
Well, what I'd like you to do is take some time, look at some recipes, research online, talk to chef. When you're ready, we'll come back on camera and then we'll take it from there.
Sounds good.
Fantastic.
All right. Okay.
Good luck and Godspeed.
Thank you.
So Harrison, it's what we call the moment of inspiration.
Yep.
Do you think you have it?
I think so. Yep. I got the visual map out.
This is your meal. If you need any help, I'm here to be able to help you out in any way that I possibly can. But truly, as it's a contestant, you'd want to be able to try to use me as little as possible.
Got you.
All right?
Yep.
Okay, get to it.
All right. Let's do it.
I like it.
So for the green chili tamales, I'm going to start with the pork shoulder and start trimming fat. And I'm going to dice this up, put it in the pan, saute it up, brown it, and then I'll put it in a stew. All right, I'm gonna fire up this grill right now. All right, just heat up the grill. I'm gonna char these tomatillos and then add them to the pork.
I think it's smart though, trying to be able to get that cake going early because
that's what I'm
said, it's got to bake, it's got to cool, then you hit it with your tres leches essentially, got to let it set. So smart, I like that a lot. You know, before when we were talking at the restaurant, we went over to that Cuisine Wine and Bistro. We were talking about some of your influences. You know, you were talking about your vertical farming.
As of right now, I have a vertical farm that I'm trying to start in my basement. It's completely from scratch. I'm just trying to, for the most part, grow my own stuff so that way I can have, one, cheaper ingredients, but also something local. That way it's not at all, you know, imported in, because one of the biggest things that there is with pollution is importing. And
sure. Well, you think about the food miles and things like that. I've got to be able to travel. So
yeah.
I try to tell a lot of people, I'm like, you know, you can dig up your lawn, you can plant a lot of things out there that's going to feed, you know, not just yourself, but quite a few people. I mean, I can see your fruit trees you have out in your yard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful. I mean, I love the utilization of citrus. It's like you need to be able to pull something down and be able to do that for one of your dishes. I love the fact you can just walk outside and hey, grab one of those beautiful fresh lemons.
Absolutely.
I love that. All right. So you're getting that fond off the bottom of the pan. You use a little bit of Dos Equis, so Mexican food, Mexican beer. I like that touch. Well done. See, look at that. And that just beer just gets all that from right there off the bottom of the pan. And again, just capturing all that fat and the rest of it. That's gonna be really, really lovely inside your braise.
All right. I'm gonna transition.
I like it.
So they're super hot.
Okay, so your other aromatics you got going in here. You got some chicken stock. Looks like you add some chilies. You've already added in some salt, some pepper. You got your tomatillos that are going in there. You got your garlic that's doing its thing. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Any other aromatics you want to have in there? Any spices? Or
yeah, you know what? We're gonna do some cumin and probably that New Mexican chili, paprika.
Okay, there we go. So there's your New Mexico powder. Excuse me, that's
oh,
oregano.
You know what? Actually, some oregano too.
Some cumin.
Perfect.
Fabulous. I like that. I mean, I think, you know, with, you know, really, you know, Mexican food, I think that it can't be stated enough. I don't know why people think that Mexican food should somehow be cheap or inexpensive or fast, because really good Mexican food, it just takes time. I mean, think about it already. It's like what it took to sear this down, grilling down those tomatillos, you know, making this braise, and then you got to make your masa, then you got to steam your tamales off for almost an hour.
Yeah, it's a long process to do about everything here.
All right, nice. I can already smell like that cumin because you've already got that stock in there. It's a little bit hot. You can smell those spices already starting to come off.
All right, since this grill is hot, I'm going to actually put these back on the grill and then tenderize them, and then we'll come back.
Okay, I think that's an awesome idea. All right. So you got the jalapeno roasted up. I see you're cutting out some of those seeds.
Yeah, just trying to take as much heat away as I can, but
Okay.
still have maintain the flavor.
No, that's a good idea. I mean, that's really where the seeds, all that heat lies anyways.
Right, yeah.
It's in those membranes and it's in the seeds. A little bit of heat and all that flavor, that's a good thing, but I mean, just don't want to be able to scorch your guest palate.
I want to be able to eat it and enjoy it.
Exactly. All right, what on to next? I like that. So nice and lemony yellow. You already see incorporating that air into those egg yolks, and that sugar just kind of is dissolving inside that. Yeah, nice looking texture.
All right. So now for the meringue, I'm going to add a little bit of salt to stiffen this up.
Okay. I like salt inside sweet ingredients because I think even sweet ingredients need to be seasoned.
Absolutely. And they'll have a little bit of savoriness too.
Exactly. I like that. So baking powder going in. So now you've got your sugar, your egg yolks, your flour, your baking powder, your vanilla. So you've got all that kind of happening. You've got your egg whites are over there that are whipped up.
All right, I'm just gonna combine these. All right, I definitely don't want to overwork that flour either. All right, I'm gonna start whipping in the egg whites.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna transfer them into my pans.
I like their stiff peaks, not super dry, so that way they're going to incorporate really nice and smoothly.
Absolutely.
All right, third, a third, and a third. Nice, and you can see by doing it that way, you really are able to keep the volume inside that cake, so it's not deflating it. He's doing a really nice job of just getting that folded over and getting incorporated into his batter. So now while you're sitting here kind of breaking this down, I want you to talk to me a little bit about your family's Sunday suppers.
Busy times during the week and everything like that. We just kind of all got together, and part of my love for food is actually because of Sunday suppers. We always get together, we make great food, we enjoy it, and we're able to have a little family sit down. We're able to talk about whatever, and we all enjoy ourselves.
Very cool.
Yeah,
I love
absolutely.
that. I was talking with your mom a little bit earlier ago, talking about, Sunday supper obviously, but also talking about Thanksgiving. So you don't always do like kind of a traditional Thanksgiving dinner?
Never. We're over that. The turkey's cool and all, but some of the stuff we've done is layered cake of basically crepes, where we have like crepes, bechamel, ham, and we stack it up real high. It's got maybe 30 layers on there.
So a savory crepe cake.
Oh, absolutely.
I think that sounds like a killer idea. Now
that's great.
I'd love to try that.
Absolutely.
That sounds, okay, you put some into my head.
Awesome.
I gotta try that. So I've got your next beer for deglazing down your pan.
All right.
Again, that smells wonderful.
Absolutely.
So this was that Arizona grass-fed Angus beef that we got yesterday at the farmer's market.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I have to admit, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm excited for this one. Yeah.
Unless, of course, there's anything you want to cook inside that beef fat. Like that would be the opportunity. Like if you did want to throw in any carrot or onion or garlic or the like for that, that would probably be the time is to sear it down in that rendered fat.
Right. Okay.
That way also too, that helps to be able to pull that off the bottom of the pan and just adds another flavor element in there. Go ahead, dump it all in, because it's got to start braising.
Now we're gonna add this. Would you do it straight up?
You know what? I'd be very tempted because you're going to want to get those chilies to break down.
Right.
I would. I'd try to blend them a little bit first. Yeah,
gotcha.
I would. Okay. Oh yeah. Woo. Get that chili.
That is hot.
Well, let's see if it actually is. Keep that hot. California. Really isn't.
Really?
It just has that chili flavor. Which is what you're looking for, but it doesn't have like that overbearing heat. I mean, there's a little bit of heat that's there.
Okay.
But you definitely get kind of like that smokiness, that earthiness, and that chili flavor that you kind of know and love and expect from a chili. Yeah, but try that. See what you think. See what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I was expecting a lot more heat to that.
I mean, when you first kind of like got that chili kind of hit you in the face, you're like, thinking, wow, that's gonna be hot.
Yeah.
But it's really not. But look at that color. I mean, that color is just fantastic.
Perfect.
That's going to be
good.
Delicious.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. All right, I gotta get this garlic in before I forget.
Okay. Yeah, those are perfect cake layers.
Perfect.
So let's go ahead and let's talk about what you want to be able to do here next.
Okay.
What else do you want to be able to put inside that braise?
Inside that braise, I'd like to put in some diced tomatoes and a little bit of citrus. So I'll do some lime. And you know what? I might even just throw in the skin too.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's, again, it imparts, a tremendous amount of flavor.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Cool. No, I like that idea a lot. Go for it.
Let's do it. We have just that little bit of the lime zest. I don't want to overpower it. I forgot this. I'm just gonna season a little bit more. I'm gonna throw in some oregano, something to spice it up too. I'm gonna throw in some New Mexican chili pepper. Okay, so I have sweetened condensed milk, and evaporated milk. And I was actually even thinking of using that coconut milk.
Really?
Yeah, I was thinking about it. That would be 4 leches, to be honest. But
Cuatro leches works for me as well. That's fine.
All right.
I'm just saying, be very cognizant of your time.
Absolutely.
It's always like, hey, right now I feel like I got 3.5 hours left, no problem.
I'm sweating bullets.
Hey, I wanted to ask you as well. You obviously have got some skills. It shows. I mean,
thank you.
It's a pleasure watching you work. You work clean. You work organized. You've made a plan. You got your mise en place together. You executed your plan. And I mean, that's really all I could ask from any of my chefs in any of my kitchens. And
right.
I think you've done a really, really wonderful job. But
thank you.
Where did that passion come from, and where did it start?
I don't know. When I was younger, I always ate just kind of bad food for me. I always went out and stuff like that, as soon as I got a car especially. But I finally kind of came into the realization that I love cooking. I love being like in the kitchen. I love the heat. I love being under pressure. It's stressful, but it's also where I thrive a lot of times. As far as cooking though, I just kind of have gotten I've gotten a lot better over the years, that's for sure.
Well, I mean, I know for myself, cooking is a means of, it's about people.
Right.
I think that it's
very communal.
I like to cook because I like to be able to make people happy, and I like to be able to create something from, it's just a bunch of ingredients that were just raw something, and then you compile it into something that you get to nourish somebody with, and
right.
they feel there's a gratitude in that, there is a love that's in that, there's an art and there's a passion that's in that,
right.
and I can certainly see that in you.
So we've come to the time of the show where we normally do a lifeline.
Okay.
We're going to handle the lifeline a little bit differently,
right.
and we're going to bring Mom on to see how things are going.
Sounds good. All right.
So Harrison, we call him H. He started out very early, and it was just helping me in the kitchen. And it was something we liked to do together. So his first thing really that he got started on was guacamole. And from guacamole it went to olive tapenade. He just kept continuing to impress me and move up to the point where he finally started taking over dishes, making them his own, and making them better than I could make them. So I've seen him do really well. I've seen him make some incredible dishes, and I've seen a couple of mistakes that we learned from.
Tell us a funny story.
Well, there was this one time, so Sunday meal was always our family meal, and there was one time that I was hell-bent on having fillets with a béarnaise sauce. So he was going to make the fillets, and he had just watched a cooking show where he encased it in salt. So he literally encased these really incredible fillets in salt, too much, and we ended up eating salt instead of the meat. It was
salt with meat. Yeah.
It was salt with meat.
Yeah.
So that was one, but he's never done it since. But another time, and this was just pretty recent, I asked for him to make me some Brussels sprouts, and I was very specific. I wanted certain things on the Brussels sprouts. He went and he did it, and he did everything that I asked for. But it came out and the flavor was incredible. And I asked him, what did you do to this? And he had actually taken the Brussels sprouts and glazed them with pickle juice.
Nice.
So, yeah.
That's super cool. I have to admit, that acidity and pickle brine, where did that come from?
I just saw it in the fridge and I didn't want to waste it, so I don't know, just kind of threw it in there.
Good use. Good use of an ingredient.
Thank you.
A secondary ingredient.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Love
Absolutely.
it.
So it was really good. It had this flavor of dill that really came through. I could go to a number of restaurants and I don't think anything could touch the Brussels sprouts that they were made to order with a little bit more love.
I'm always learning something, definitely learning something here today.
Awesome.
So, but I'd be remiss in saying you got a time crunch. You got
I do have a
2.5
time
hours.
crunch,
So
yeah.
I mean, I know I don't want to hold you up too much longer, but man, you got a lot to get done.
I do, absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
If you need my help, shout it out.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Good luck, H.
Get to it.
Thank you.
Una muchacha viene por el camino llena de prisa, va llenando de flores todo el sendero por donde pisa. ¡Qué maravilla! Que si yo tengo miedo, ya estoy temblando. Saca tu butaquita, cielito lindo, velo sacando.
But it looks like that Veracruz is doing its thing.
I didn't add the raisins yet.
Okay.
Probably add just a handful.
I was going to say you can always add more raisins
Yeah,
after
absolutely.
the fact.
And
You should
then
add the capers and probably add a little bit of that brine in there too.
yeah, absolutely. All right, let's do this fish.
Okay. How's it coming?
A little stuck here, but I
Okay.
think I got right into the bone, maybe.
Because you're cutting up a ceviche, it's fine.
Right, yeah. But that was not.
It's not
Quality.
the prettiest I've ever seen, but you've also never done it before either. But you definitely want to get as much fish off there as you possibly can.
Right.
Just trying to be able to get these on here. About 1/4 of an inch thick.
Okay.
The masa. And then after that, we're going to put the filling down the center, and it
Okay.
basically gets folded, folded, and then folded.
Right.
All right. So that's pretty much it. All right, so it looks like, you know, what Harrison's got going on over here. Got that fresh snapper that we just filleted. You saw that, we just got that out of the way. Also too, we got some of that red onion diced up. We got mango diced up. He's getting ready to be able to cut up some cilantro to be able to put in there. Looks like some lime juice, some peppers. Anything else we got going in there?
A little bit of lemon juice too.
Lemon juice as well.
Some salt, pepper.
Okay, you need any heat inside there or no?
I will need some heat. I'll probably do maybe a little Tabasco and some. Let's do. Sorry, the jalapeno.
Jalapeno.
Yeah,
All right,
let's do
let's do a little jalapeno with that then. That works.
All right, I'm proud of
All
that.
right. Oil is going.
Would you like to try?
I would love to try some. See?
Yeah.
Fresh.
Perfect.
Just fresh.
All right.
Beautiful. Yeah, that fish still needs probably just a little bit of time to let that acidity kind of cook it, but other than that, that's delicious.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, don't forget about be thinking about your presentation on that too, okay?
Okay. Beef enchiladas. Let's start working on that.
Sure, we're gonna beef enchiladas, okay?
All right.
What do you want from me? But right now it is 7:15. So we got 45 minutes to try to be able to get everything plated on the table and served. All right, and
All
you
right.
still got to get that
The
cake
white
finished.
rice. Oh, and the cake.
And the rice has got to be your next thing right now.
Yeah.
Is that shrimp Veracruz? It needs the rice.
Absolutely.
And also too,
All right.
you still got your guacamole.
Right.
I'm not
I
going to
got-
finish that for you. You're going to finish it for yourself.
Gotcha.
I'm more than happy to be able to do all your leg work, but finished dishes, you have to finish.
Gotcha. All right, so for this guac, we put mango, we put some red bell pepper, some cilantro. We haven't seasoned it yet. We have put some jalapeno as well. We're gonna need some citrus to go in there. We'll do some lime, and we'll do, for seasonings, we'll do salt, pepper, cumin, maybe a little garlic powder, and I think that'll do it. But we'll season to taste for sure. Vanilla and some sugar, whipped cream. That's all. Time crunch.
Time
I
crunch,
got
you got 30
a,
minutes.
30 minutes. Perfect.
You got 30 minutes. We're still doing fine.
No one saw that.
Just keep focused on doing what it is that you're doing.
Gotcha.
Okay, if you need to, do this. Get warm. There he is.
Perfect. All right.
7:35, time is ticking. I'm gonna check your green chili sauce over here. Damn, that is delicious.
Awesome.
Really delicious.
All right, do a little cilantro sprigs on top as well
Go for it.
for the color.
Go for it. That is yours.
Off. Oh, awesome.
7:45. What time did we get those tamales in?
6:45 actually.
6:45, huh?
Yeah.
Sauces for your tamales, enchiladas, guacamole, ceviche, tortilla chips, rice, tres leches cake. So now really we're waiting on,
The shrimp.
make sure you've got all your final plating the way that you want it to be.
Yep.
Okay, is there anything else that I can do for you?
Right now I think we're good. I'm gonna just maybe. Yeah, I think that's good.
I think for shrimp.
Dunzo.
Nice. Nice color on that. Looking tight. It's not 8 o'clock yet.
All right.
That shrimp looked perfectly cooked. Nice, plump. Okay.
Beautiful. All right.
Okay, so final garnishing. Mint is going on
I'm gonna throw it on the Veracruz.
on the Veracruz. All right. Wow, you smell that mint.
Absolutely, smells good. Let's see, what could I do better here? Maybe something on top of the tres leches. I could do maybe some of these. I haven't tried any of this yet. Maybe some
Okay.
like.
Hey, what do you think your chances of trying to be able to put together a salsa real quick would be?
Ooh, let's see, like a pico?
Yeah, quick pico.
Sure.
See if you got all these gorgeous tomatoes that have not been touched.
All right, I'm gonna need a bigger cutting board. Actually, I think I have one.
Okay, there's some lime.
Can I get some cilantro crop?
Can do. We got $7.50.
Do we have any limes left over?
We do. We
Perfect.
got one right there anyway.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Got some more lemon. We got one coming out of the tree right now as we speak.
Thank you.
Lemon it is. Gotta try like that. Nice fresh pico. Here we go. It's cleaning up. Anything you want to do with that cake?
Oh, that's right.
No pressure.
These look really good.
These look gorgeous. Again, we found these at the farmer's market. Arizona citrus right now is just dynamite. Uh-oh, 1 minute.
All right, I'm gonna start putting them on. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, knives down. All right. Dinner by 8.
Show up at your house. We've got a little request of you. We hope you'll hear us out. You take from us or use your own and cook us what we ask. It might not be a specialty, but we know you're up to the task. It's dinner by 8.
Thanks for watching. Harrison, for my money, that was about the best meal I ever had.
Awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It was incredible.
Thank you.
That's all I can say. I'll
Thank
leave
you.
the professional critique for Chef Brent.
All right.
All right. You know what? I started off earlier on. I could see that you had skills. And it's like, all right, he can cook. He made a plan. You executed. And some of the flavors, I mean, like that ceviche, it was beautiful. It was fresh. It was everything that I wanted a ceviche to be. And I would definitely say that was not an easy meal. There were so many different elements in terms of the time that it took to braise it down, making things from completely from scratch, tamales, braises, tortillas. I mean,
Yeah.
it was a complicated night, and you pulled it off with a plume. So, and my hat's off. Awesome job.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Please go to dinnerby8.com and nominate somebody you know if you think they're up to the task. We're Dinner by 8.
All right, come and check us out. We're Dinner by 8. Time, delicious.
It's absolutely incredible. This is the best thing I've ever tasted. Sitting here eating all this, I mean, I can't even tell you how perfect it is. I love it.